Mom, can I talk to you for a second?
Oh, Ben, what's going on?
I just got a call from the home. They said a package from you arrived. There are 3 big boxes. What did you send?
Oh, it arrived already? I'm planning to come over on Sunday, so make sure you prepare my room, all right? And oh, since there's no dresser, could you buy one for me?
What are you talking about?
You remember what I said before, right? After Dad's 3rd memorial service, we're going to live together.
No, I told you I declined that. Besides, what about the house back home? If you move out, it's going to be left empty.
Oh, don't worry about that. I've already gone through the proper steps to put it up for sale.
Wait, seriously? Hold on a second. What about all the stuff I left there when I moved? The things I couldn't fit in the apartment and asked you to keep for me.
Oh, that? Oh, I thought you didn't need it, so I threw it all away.
What? Seriously? I was planning to bring it back with me next time I visited.
Oh, I see. Sorry about that, but anyway, don't worry about it. You know what? I really like that modern-style room.
Huh?
The one with the balcony. It gets the best sunlight in the whole house.
But that's Mindy's office.
Oh, right. Oh, she works on her computer, doesn't she? Honestly, she can just use the living room table for that, can't she?
Well, no, actually. She needs a space where she can concentrate. That's why we made an office for her.
Well, okay, never mind. Anyway, I'll be there Sunday afternoon. So please make sure you help me unpack my things when I arrive.
Wait, hold on a second. I didn't say I was okay with this. You can't just show up and expect to move in without asking me first. And even if you do come, you can't just let yourself into the house.
Oh, come on, Ben. You're acting like I'm asking for something huge. It's just a little stay. You've been living on your own for so long now. Surely you can handle having me there for a while.
It's not about that, Mom. It's just that, well, things have been fine just the way they are. This is all happening so fast, I wasn't prepared for it.
Oh, Ben, don't be so dramatic. You've always been such a worrier. Besides, it'll be good for you. We'll get along just fine, just like before.
I don't know. It's not just about getting along. There are other things I need to think about. Like, well, what happens when your house sells? What then? Where do you go after that?
Don't worry about that. I'll figure it out. But for now, I just need a place to stay for a bit. You can't really say no to your own mother, can you?
I'm not saying no, but I need to have a little more say in this, you know? It's my place too, after all.
Oh, Ben, you worry too much. I'm sure everything will work out, and I'm just coming for a short while. It's not like I'm planning to stay forever. Ben, I'm at the station.
Oh, you're there already?
And, you know, now that I think about it, usually I'm driven to your house by someone, so I don't really know the way from the station. I got distracted and forgot about that. Could you come and pick me up?
Wait, you're at the station? Let me check. Is this the map website you're using? You know how to read a map, right? I'm not taking the car out today, but it's only a 10-minute walk for me, so it's not a big deal.
Oh, I see. Well, I guess it's fine then. It can't be helped. I know it's a little bit of an inconvenience for you, but it's not like I'm asking for too much. Besides, I'm getting older, and it's not always easy to find help. You're my son, so I'm sure you'll understand.
Yeah, I get it. I don't know what I expected, but this feels like a lot all at once.
I know, but it'll be fine. Don't stress yourself out too much. We'll work it out together. Hey, I just got here, but this isn't right, is it? You're supposed to be living in a much nicer apartment, not in a place like this. Is this an apartment?
It's Unit 203. The stuff you sent has already been moved into there.
Huh?
It was a relief to find a property that was available for immediate move-in.
What do you mean?
You don't really think I don't know what's going on, do you?
What are you talking about?
You've been making things difficult for Mindy every time I come home with her, haven't you?
What? I haven't done anything like that. If Mindy felt that way, that's unfortunate, but everything I've done has been for her own growth, not to harm her.
Oh, really? How about the time you treated the food Mindy cooked like garbage? Or the harsh words you threw at her when it was just the two of you in the kitchen? Was that also for her growth?
I told you I didn't do that.
I've seen the messages, too. Something like 3 years without children, blah, 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 and how you only want grandsons. You said some pretty outdated things, didn't ya?
Well, of course I want to see my grandkids soon, don't I?
I told you when I married Mindy that we would wait for 3 years before having kids so we could save money.
Oh, you did? Well, I didn't realize that.
And by the way, you can't control the gender of the child, you know. That's not something you can make happen. Telling Mindy about it won't solve anything.
Well, maybe so, but still.
So, here's the conclusion. There's no way Mindy, who's pregnant, is going to live with you.
What? Mindy's pregnant?
Yeah.
Oh my! Well then, it's even more reason to live together, don't you think?
What?
I'm the only one with child-rearing experience, so obviously it's better if I'm nearby.
Mom, don't you understand?
What?
Do you have any idea how much stress a mother-in-law who harasses her daughter-in-law causes when she's pregnant?
What? Are you saying that I'm causing Mindy stress?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
What?
That's why I don't want you near Mindy.
But why?
If you just read back through the messages I've shown you, you'd understand. Also, about that apartment, it's rented under Aunt Rachel's name, so you'll have to check with her for more details.
Aunt Rachel? Oh no. Is that really the case?
As you've probably figured out by now, after the package was sent, I asked Aunt Rachel everything. You've already used up what little of Dad's inheritance was left, and now, because of the mounting debts, the only option was to sell the house. So now you have nowhere to live, and you decided to move in with us, right? And after talking with Aunt Rachel about the situation, the result was that apartment.
Ben, listen.
The rent for the apartment will be covered for the first 6 months by Aunt Rachel, so you're supposed to use that time to find work and stabilize your situation.
What? So what about today? What's going to happen now?
I told you I'm not doing that.
Why not?
It's to avoid the stress caused by your treatment of Mindy, and the financial strain of living with you would wreck our household budget. That's why. I don't want to hear your voice, so I won't answer.
I'll get along with Mindy just fine. I'll save money too.
Sorry, but the attitude of sending the moving boxes and trying to force us into living together like this, I can't trust you anymore, even if you're my mother.
Hey, what's Mindy saying about this? Her parents live far away, right? Doesn't she need someone nearby to help with the pregnancy? I'm sure I could be useful.
Mindy's relatives are here too, you know.
Huh?
There are people in her family who raised their kids well, and I've been getting advice from them. By the way, I don't want to hear any advice from someone who used my education savings without asking.
What? Why would you say that?
Dad explained everything to me when it happened.
But you still had enough money for your education, didn't you?
No, it wasn't enough. Aunt Rachel helped make up the difference. If she hadn't, I wouldn't have been able to go to high school. But the university I could have gone to was out of reach. I even thought about going with a student loan, but considering your debt, I was scared about the future, so I started working right after high school. You probably still don't understand how I felt back then.
But you and Mindy live nearby, right? It's settled that we'll live in that apartment, so visiting us should be fine, don't you think? Right?
No, you won't be able to visit us.
Why not? I don't think just a quick visit would stress Mindy out.
We moved out.
What? No way, you just bought a house? You still have a mortgage left to pay, don't you? Wait, did you do this just to avoid living with Mindy?
No, the house was a rental.
Huh?
We hadn't had kids yet because we were saving for a house. We reached the goal amount, so we started trying for a baby, and that's when we bought the house.
Wait, what? But the stuff I sent to the apartment, it arrived, right? Doesn't that mean you haven't moved out yet?
There were some circumstances, so we just kept the apartment for now. That day, Mindy was actually going to check the final details of the house.
What?
I really think I made the right call not telling you about the move yet.
That's horrible.
After everything we've discussed, how can you still say such things?
But hey, I'm your mother, right?
Honestly, I'm just so tired.
Huh? Ben?
Dad often sighed too, but do you realize how much was sacrificed because of your selfishness? I'm done being dragged into that anymore.
But abandoning your mother is being ungrateful. You wouldn't do that, would you? We're family, just you and me, remember?
Dad told me this before he passed. The one you need to protect first after getting married is your wife and children. If your mother's actions get out of hand, you have to be prepared to sever ties. And that's what I'm doing. Also, Dad apologized to me for not being able to make the decision to divorce you earlier and how it limited my future opportunities. That's why I'm doing this now, because I see it as his will. Aunt Rachel should be arriving soon, by the way.
What? No, stop! I don't like Aunt Rachel. Ben, can you at least stay with me for a while?
Well, goodbye.
Ben, please just pick up. I can't deal with this silence anymore. I've been thinking about everything, about the past. You don't realize what it's been like for me, do you? I've had to make all these sacrifices for years, trying to keep the family together despite everything falling apart. And now you're just going to shut me out like this? I never wanted to be like your father, but you're making it so hard for me to keep trying. Please, I know I've made mistakes, but I can change. I can be the mother you need if you'll just give me another chance. Don't make the same mistake I did, Ben. Don't let pride destroy everything. I'm sorry for everything, but I need you to understand that I'm doing this because I love you and I don't want to see you suffer any longer. I've given up so much and now I just need you to believe in me again. Ben, please, I need you to understand. I've done everything for this family, but you won't even give me a chance to explain. How is this fair? How is it fair that you just shut me out? What did I ever do to deserve this? You're my son. We've been through so much now, and now you just want to throw it all away. You're acting like I'm the villain here. You think I don't realize how hard things have been? You think I don't see how much you've had to struggle? I have been there. I've been there through so much more than you realize, but I never let it affect you. You never had to see me struggle because I made sure you didn't. But you can't even listen to me. You've completely turned your back on me. And now you're pushing me out of your life for good, and you don't even realize how much that hurts. You think Mindy is the only one who needs help right now? What about me? Do you really think that I'm just fine with everything falling apart? Do you really think I'm okay with being left all alone? Ben, I've never asked you for anything. Not really. I've always tried to handle things on my own, but now you won't even listen to me. I don't know what to do anymore. You think I'm the one who made things difficult for Mindy? You think I'm the one who caused all the problems? You don't know the half of it, Ben. I've been trying to make things right, but every time I reach out, you push me away. And now you've cut me off completely. Do you know what it's like to be this alone? Do you know what it's like to have no one to turn to? You think it's easy for me? You think I wanted any of this? You think I wanted things to go this way? Ben, you're my only family. I have done everything for you, but now you're treating me like a stranger. Why can't you see that I'm just trying to make things better? Why can't you see that I'm trying to fix the mistakes I've made? I'm not perfect, but I'm not a monster either. You've got to understand, Ben, I did what I thought was best, even if it wasn't always the right choice. I never wanted to hurt you, but somehow I've ended up doing just that. And it breaks my heart that you can't see it. I know you're upset with me, I know you're angry, but this silence, this coldness, it's more than I can take. I've been alone for so long, and I don't want to lose you too.
Just shut up already! You're blocked! After this, my aunt supposedly lectured my mother for several hours, giving her a serious talking to. During this conversation, my aunt also told my mother that she needed to start looking for a job. Eventually, she pushed her to begin working a full-time, part-time job. For a long time, my mother had lived life doing whatever she pleased without much thought for the consequences. However, the reality that she could not sustain herself without work finally seemed to sink in. From what I gather, she's now been going to work with a sense of seriousness, getting up every day and commuting to her job as expected. For a long time, my mother had always believed that her children would never abandon her. She must have held on to that thought for years, perhaps even without realizing how unrealistic it had become. In her eyes, I, her only son, would always be there for her, no matter what. That belief, however, was shattered when I made the difficult decision to cut ties with her. I'm sure it was a massive shock to her, one that she probably never saw coming. It's strange, but sometimes people can live in their own little world, assuming that everything will always go their way, only to have that world suddenly crumble. Some might say that no matter what a mother does, surely there's no reason to sever all ties with her. After all, she's the one who gave birth to you and raised you. Many people might feel that blood ties should be unbreakable no matter the circumstances. But in my case, that just wasn't the reality I had to face. And yet, despite everything that happened, I don't regret it, not even for a second. I understand that some people might find it difficult to comprehend how I could cut off my relationship with my own mother. It's something that goes against many people's expectations of how family should be. The idea of completely severing ties with a parent seems extreme to many, but the truth is, there comes a time when enough is enough. After years of enduring her behavior, I had to protect myself and my own family from her negativity and manipulations. Sometimes the hardest choices we make are the ones that bring the most peace in the long run. The choice to distance myself wasn't easy, especially given how close my mother and I had been in the past. But as I grew older and started a family of my own, my priorities changed. I realized that I had to take responsibility for my own life, for my own actions, and for the well-being of my wife and children. I couldn't allow myself to be constantly dragged down by my mother's actions, her inability to understand or respect boundaries, and her refusal to take responsibility for her own life. At first, it was hard. There were moments when I questioned whether I was doing the right thing. Would she ever come to understand why I had done what I did? Would she ever change her ways? Would I ever be able to forgive her? These questions lingered in my mind, but in the end, I had to remind myself that my own family's peace and happiness came first. I couldn't keep allowing her toxic behavior to affect us. Now, I've made it clear that my role as a husband and a father is my top priority. I will continue to do everything in my power to provide for my family, to protect them from harm, and to ensure that they have a better future than I had growing up. My family means everything to me, and I will do whatever it takes to keep them safe and happy. That's what being a father and a husband is all about. It's been a tough journey, but I know I'm on the right path. My mother might not understand it now, and maybe she never will, but I don't need her approval to live my life the way I see fit. I've made the choices I needed to make, and now it's time to focus on the future and the people who matter most to me. While some may look at my decision and judge me for it, I don't care anymore. I've learned that the only opinion that truly matters is my own. I know what's best for me, for my wife, and for our children. I will continue to walk this path not looking back, but looking forward to a future where I can protect the people I love and make sure that they never have to go through what I went through. And no matter how difficult it gets, I'll face it head on, because that's what I've promised to do. As a husband and father, I have a responsibility to my family. I will fulfill that role with everything I've got, and I will never regret it. Even if my mother never understands why I had to do what I did, I know deep down that I made the right choice, and that's what matters the most. I will stand by my decisions and keep moving forward, knowing that I'm doing the best I can for the people who matter most to me. And in the end, that's all anyone can ask for. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.